If you're a longtime reader or a newcomer to Tower God, you may be confused about the units of power used in the power system of Tower God. So I'm going to explain them in this short. There are 4 basic units of Shinsu, that being bangs, Mune, Su, and tension. Let's start with bangs. They are the basic unit in which Shinsu control is measured by. So the more bangs you can control, the more skilled at manipulating Shinsu one is judged to be. However, this does not mean that one who can manipulate 30 bangs will lose to a guy who can only control 1, as they may pack greater power or size, which we will get into with the others. But as a general note, as the number of bangs increase, control becomes more difficult. Overdoing the handling of bangs can physically and mentally exhaust the manipulator. In serious cases, this may even lead to death. Moving on, Mune refers to the size of a bang. Specifically, it refers to the surface area that Shinsu is spread across. Those who can control a large Mune are the closest to what a traditional wave controllers were, those who control the flow of the battlefield. Meaning the size of their Shinsu had to be the size of the same battlefield. However, because one can control a wide Mune does not mean one can control a certain concentration of Shinsu within that Mune. Normally, the center of the Mune has the highest concentration of Shinsu, and the circumference has the lowest amount, kind of like a reverse tornado. Su refers to the concentration or mass of Shinsu within a bang, or basically its power. The higher the Su, the more effective and destructive a bang is. This is why controlling a high Su is extremely important in battle. Normally, the denser the Shinsu in the environment, the faster the Su in the bang can be increased, as all you need to do is pack your bang with the strong Shinsu of the area. However, there is a limit to the amount of Su that can be pressed into a bang, and this limit depends on the person. If one has a very good mental concentration, it is possible to manipulate a high Su of Shinsu within a small bang as well. And finally, tension is basically how consistent your Shinsu is. I like to think of it as your Shinsu stamina, where you can pack a lot of power in a concentrated area for a long amount of time without it losing any strength no matter how long you use it for. This is why abilities like an orb are best used when you have high tension, because you can use Shinsu for a long period of time with a consistent amount of power.